Welcome to Crawl or No Crawl. This is Carolyn Holzman. Today is August 28th, day 725 of the Indexation Research Project, which means this week will mark the second anniversary of this project, this indexation research, and I want to thank you for being a part of it. Thank you for subscribing to the channel, watching and sharing your comments and observations. Everything is appreciated. Next week, the updated forensic SEO training is beginning again, and with it, an updated section that talks about the helpful content update system. It's data-driven. It's a new component to bring in some details about what the data and events have been pointing to, at least to my eye, to what is at the heart of the helpful content system. So if you're confused by it and you have clients, you might want to check it out. You can find the information on the course by searching for Forensic SEO. It is the number 2 result for American Way Media, or there'll be a link in this description. Now, soon I'll have news on the baby indexer beta, where I'll be launching a new indexer based on the data from this research. Then we got all that over with. I've caught up with the data. I'm off the road and back in the office. So I wanted to share with you that based on what I'm seeing, the update has been over for a few days now. And so here's why. And if for anybody who's if you regularly watch, the only possible time that a testing behemoth like Google, and they say they test all the time, the only time period that they could have updated the knobs on the algorithm, which is the scoring mechanism, is between August 20th and August 24th. Let me share with you what that is. So all of this is on the index detector page, which you can find. And let's see, those dates. Where are we here? All right. Okay. I need to change this one. So what happened was that on the 19th, they introduced the desktop Chrome bot. Okay, so that always signifies the end of testing for them. And when they bring on a new mobile bot, which happened on the 24th, that's when testing between those two bots occurs. So here's what I'm saying is it was only between these 2 days that they were actively, I think, in the scoring section of their algorithm. So even though they haven't told us that it's over, what they do from a mechanical thing is over on the algorithm. And so what remains now is for all this, they have to recrawl everything and then rescore it. So that's why I'm saying that since we've seen the behavior before, we know that when they introduce a new Chrome build, the bot logs show that they are testing between the oldest or the most recent, and then the newest mobile Chrome. So while they're doing that, they can't also be fiddling with the algorithm. So right now we're in the rescoring, and the serving subsystem of the indexation thing is going to reflect that process. And what takes all that time is the recrawling and rescoring. Now, also here, I don't just count the bots. I look at what they were crawling. And so looking over here, I can assure you that they are testing mobile 31 against mobile 40. So that's why I can say like they're testing at that point. And the fact they say it only is going to take a few weeks is kind of optimistic, but we'll see. Now, when we go over here, this is when the algorithm, they announced that they were doing a core update. And what had happened here is new indexation stopped for new content very briefly. Also, there were some weird things happening with what they were serving. So it was just normal, right? So if you were submitting anything to other indexers over these days, this is when you want to, whatever you submitted on these days, you want to resubmit, because if you want to see it sooner. Eventually Google will get back to it. And I've also observed that in this research. So the fact that they turn it off if you were publishing on that day is just going to be a delay in the bots coming back and recrawling that. Right now, indexation before and after was taking less than 24 hours. Also, you can see based on today that the volatility is starting to drop on that. And you can see that so far this week. Yesterday it was again lower, and today it's even lower than that. So yay for us, right? Anyway, that's it. Until next time, this is Carolyn Holzman. Thanks so much for watching.